Welcome to the patio.
I saw a man rob a bank when I was 10. No, I didn't see the wrong kind of wish that I was in. I grew up, thought was living in my head. Figured the life that I was living, I'd be better off dead.
Hey guys, welcome to the patio. It's T and it's Turkey Week. I was hoping somebody would do that. We didn't even plan that. Look how great that worked out. Look, hopefully you got a lot to be thankful for. We sure as heck do. And we're going to start off with Gary. Gary, what are you thankful for?
I am thankful for my family. There you go. I'm glad they're there. They're good people.
DW is back in town. DW, you got a lot to be thankful for.
Yeah, thankful for my family. Thankful for steady work. Thankful for my good buddies at Knight and Wilson over there. All them people.
All them people.
Thankful for my and Jamie's truck rides.
And no, Marty's not here this afternoon. Marty's in the Deerwoods, I think. I thought I had the Jamie, but I didn't have Jamie. Hello, gorgeous.
It's me. It's gorgeous.
What are you thankful for, Father Fortenberry?
Advil and Tylenol.
Oh, those are
Oh, my goodness.
nice lineup there.
And would you like to share with
Yes,
our audience
yes,
why
so-
you are thankful of Advil and Tylenol? I
My-
don't think you should take them together, should you?
I take about the fistfuls.
Yeah,
actually,
I do too,
I
actually.
take a BC is what I really take.
Oh.
And I found if you snort it, it's much more effective.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to snort, BC?
So I was butt chugging them.
Yeah, I thought that was just as effective as snorting.
So my lovely wife told me yesterday morning that one of the coaches that works with her at the local high school needed help moving. And, I'd have nothing to do, so I was already volunteer, so it worked out well. I get there and realize he's on the second floor of apartments.
Nice.
Oh, no. That's worse. That's
Fun
the
times.
worst
That's the
possible
worst.
scenario.
Could have been third floor.
Was he at least cool?
Yeah, he's a cool guy. I mean, he's just 29-year-old kid, coaches at the local
So
school.
your muscles are hurting that you didn't even
My
remember
joints are
you had.
hurting. My muscles are hurting. And I told my wife, I said, if you would have gave me an advance, I could have rounded up some help.
Yeah, you
it would have taken half the time.
Yeah.
I'd have had to stay out of town an extra day.
So, well, we know you're crippled anyway, so you'd been able to take pillows and stuff.
I could supervise. I wonder what he thought standing up there on the second story as he saw his help walk up. mighty James.
Was it just you, Jamie? It was just you and he moved
Well,
out an entire apartment?
Well, it wasn't a tire apartment. It was couches, and God bless he had heavy couches.
Did he not have any friends?
No, they're not from here.
Oh, geez.
So yeah,
Apparently, yes. Charlie Fortenberry.
Charlie.
yeah. So they're not from here. So I was glad to step in and help out.
We're glad you survived.
I
Glad you
think
survived.
out of all y'all that helped me, y'all have all helped me move. I'm most thankful for Terry because he's real strong.
We moved his whole house. I got to tell you, though, that gun
really
safe,
strong.
that freaking gun safe, ooh-wee.
Oh, it was me, you, and Rusty, wasn't it?
We and you loaded it, and I called Rusty. I said, Rusty, could we unload it? We loaded it up an angle, small angle ramp, but unloading it, we had to come off the back of like a Penske truck. And I was like, Donna, we're going to need some help. And I think whoever was holding it wrote it down, and we kind of caught it at the bottom.
Pretty much, yeah. It's a big safe.
Oh, it's huge.
Yeah, me and Jake Lee set a safe one day for a guy down the road from us, and God,
Yeah.
they make them heavy for a reason. I get it. But
Yeah.
That was without guns in it. Former First Lady Rosalind Carter has died.
that's sad.
96 years old. She had a good life.
What was the cause? They say like
Old age.
knife fight or
Jimmy.
died for Jimmy.
Actually, she was at a pro-Palestinian rally.
They probably would be.
At Fox, yep. No, she was just old, folks.
I just love how whenever somebody old like that dies, they want another cause.
Yeah.
I mean,
she's old.
She's 96.
Look,
yeah, she had a hell of a go.
and look, she and Jimmy was sick for a while, but they had a very, very fruitful life. They had a very productive life well into their 80s and even into their 90s. So when you live to be that old, your best thing you can hope for is a good health. But rest in peace, Rosalind Carter,
Madam Carter.
madam.
Is that what they're?
I don't know.
Former first lady, Rosalind Carter.
Yeah.
Colorado's in the news for multiple reasons. Which one?
The
should we
state or
go with
football?
first?
Prime.
The state.
State.
So it's in news for two reasons though. We'll get back to Prime. I'm gonna jump on the other reason first. A judge has dismissed the efforts to keep Donald J. Trump off the ballot in Colorado. That's big news because
big news.
that would
It
set
sets
the
precedent.
pace. It would for the rest of this election. Because there's a big effort to keep Donald J. Trump off of the ballot.
So he was against it. Is that what you said?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. He dismissed
Yeah.
it.
So, but that does set precedent. So when other states, other judges look at it, they usually go with what's already been said.
And Colorado's a blue state.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so that's great. It's good news.
Well, you got a judge that wasn't willing to hang his reputation on.
No, because then
Politics.
Yeah, that's
decision.
that could really hurt America. It really could, because all it's going to do is cause more controversy.
agreed. I mean,
Trump
but-
gets elected.
Who's
he'll
going to
remember.
trust the election anyway?
I don't. Y'all know I don't.
I mean, really. I
the,
mean, look.
the last two elections have been disputed.
Yes.
Yeah.
And one probably rightfully so, the other one probably not so rightfully so. The Russian collusion did not impact the votes, but the water leak at the election center probably did.
But let's look at it this way. You look at it from the Democrat side, your slam dunk home run candidate loses. And there's whispers of Russian tampering.
To the least likely candidate.
Yeah, so you're going to grasp at anything.
Yeah.
While we're on Trump, I was going to skip over to the other Colorado story, but Michael Rappaport, you guys familiar with Michael Rappaport?
Dude, I saw this video and I loved every second of it.
Yeah, so he's a big-time anti-Trump guy. He's a big-time, not necessarily Biden, but a big-time Democrat. He talks very poorly of Trump, but said when it comes down to Donald Trump versus smoking Joe Biden, I'm sorry, I'm voting for Donald J. Trump.
Yeah, I mean,
He
makes
can't
sense.
stand him, but I mean,
He can't stand him, but it comes down to what's going on with the left.
But he's not an idiot, maybe.
Well, but here's what's flipping these guys: the pro-Palestinian protests.
Yes.
so that's what flipped a rapport.
Yeah, that's what's flipped him, and that's what's flipping a lot of the Democrats. The Jewish Democrats will not support.
So there's a big time left. I wish I could remember the name of a big time left podcast and show. That I mean, the show's almost completely destroyed because one of the hosts is married to a former Israeli fighter, and he's obviously pro-Palestine or pro-Israel. Other guys pro-Palestine, and I mean, it's destroying it like a left show. I mean,
It's ripping the left in half right now. It really is.
Look at the Daily Wire. Have you looked into that?
No,
yet?
I still haven't. You told me
with,
about. You
with,
guys probably know more
what's her
about this
face?
than I do.
Yeah, with Candace Owens and
Yes.
Ben Shapiro, and I back Candace Owens on this.
I'm with Candace Owens. All she said essentially was like,
Stop
dude,
spending money.
Stop. That I don't have to work for Daily Wire. I want to do my own thing. I don't know if we should be really that involved into this situation. Essentially is what she said.
So how did that come about, though? He called her out.
No, so she has made several comments about we shouldn't be sending money out to not just Israel, but everywhere.
Yeah.
We should pull out of all this stuff financially. And then she quoted a Bible verse that has something to do with basically if everybody, you can get peace, has something to do with peace and stuff like that. I can't remember the quote. Well, Shapiro was in a dinner. And somebody was recording him, and he basically just came out here and said, she don't like the way the Daily Wire runs. She needs to quit.
Yep, told her to quit.
And
She needs to run for president.
she does.
Okay. I think both of those things are fair enough, though.
Well, so
Because isn't that his thing?
that's the thing.
I mean, both of them are fair.
The lens of everything he looks through is being Jewish,
'Cause
which is really kind of a bad way to live.
But he's got family
But that's the only
there
thing
and
he really
everything,
knows,
you know.
though.
He's
That's what he
Jewish.
is. He's Jewish.
Yes, I mean I get that, but you'd think you'd want to be more open minded about everything if you're in a talk show host
Yeah.
position.
Yeah.
Because
Well, you're-
apparently he's narrow minded when it comes to this.
Yes, he's completely like this. He's gung ho on like, let's get this over.
And I
with.
get it. I do get it.
I get it. I do.
Now, Christians, Muslims, and Jews all believe something different, but it all attaches to one another.
Yeah, they're
too.
all Abrahamic religions.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
they're all still different.
But why can't the Daily Wire have diversity?
well, I mean, apparently to Ben Shapiro, you can't.
Apparently, you can't agree with top dogs.
Oh yeah,
Because that's kind of what happened with Crowder. He got
Yeah.
lambasted for it.
So, that makes me wonder if
Oh,
Crowder,
he's eating
if
it up.
Crowder's, I bet he is. But it makes me curious if Crowder's complaints are legit now, or what he had issues with the Daily Wire.
they're probably
probably.
too legit.
Too legit to quit.
But now Candace came out and said she's not quitting. She's where she wants to be.
You can
Yeah.
fire me. That's what she said.
Well,
Be
so
the person that fires Candace Owens.
apparently a lot of people were in the assumption that Shapiro is a CEO or something to Daily Wire.
He's not.
No,
Didn't he sell it? And he sold it.
I don't.
There's that Jeremy guy.
Yeah,
that
Jeremy and there's a
runs
couple other people that apparently the heavy hitters.
See, I always thought that was his thing.
I did too.
I think it may have been originally.
Like I
The
think it
Blaze,
was.
which it belonged to. Oh my God,
Glenn Beck.
Glenn Beck.
Yeah.
He sold it, but he's still a primary figure in it.
Yeah.
We'll come back to Prime in a minute. Back to football, since we're on, because we need to talk about our Razorbacks too. Since we're on politics, there was a pro-Palestinian activist hold protest inside Fox headquarters. This type of things people are just fed up with. Protesters forced their way into the lobby of the News Corp building in New York City on Friday and held a pro-Palestinian rally inside. Chanting Fox News, you can't hide your lies, cover up genocide. They were quite artistic in that, but
They rhymed.
They got those rhymes.
You know, I don't know. I'm tired of hearing about it. I'm so tired of hearing about Palestine or Palestine, whatever.
you're not hearing about Ukraine anymore.
No, I'm tired of hearing about that too.
We're still sending money over there, but yeah. Sure.
You know, it's there's genocide on all sides. Let's not pretend.
No, they
that,
all kill each other. I mean,
Yeah.
it's neither one of them really want the other one
To prosper.
Yeah, I mean,
Or
now,
take a-
in fairness, Israel has attempted to just completely step away from the issue, but that's not good enough for Hamas.
Well, yeah, Hamas.
One side wants destruction, the other side wants to just
Let's
wipe
be
their
done
hands.
with it.
Yeah.
No, and terrorists want to jump on it then and do their own thing, so it becomes something more than what it was. And you know who the pro-Palestinian people, if terrorists are jumping in and doing your fighting for you, all right, let's let them cause chaos. Right?
These were the people that were in the streets cheering on October 7th.
Yeah.
Let's not forget. They also cheered when 9/11 happened.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, that's
you know,
Oh, did you hear about the? We're talking about 9/11. Did you hear about the
Osama bin Laden tape,
Osama bin Laden
or books,
tape or book?
whatever
Yeah.
it was.
Like there's TikToks with people coming out, sort of like
Support him, yeah.
Like
yeah.
Osama had a point.
Yeah, he's a hero now.
Gosh, these people.
I got a couple. I got a troubling story. You guys know who Owen Schroyer is? Jamie probably does.
I know the name, yeah.
He was the InfoWars guy that was sentenced to, I think it was 60 days in prison for his contributions to January 6th. He
His
didn't go in the building.
role.
He was basically giving some speeches outside. Well, not only has he gone to prison now, but for 2 weeks he was in solitary confinement. 23 hours a day, unable to contact anybody in the outside world. Look, folks, they're coming for people like Jamie. They're coming for him, the way he talks on this show.
Look,
He's only a few words away from getting the treatment
I
from
was-
Uncle Joe Biden.
if I'd had the ability to be January 6th, I'd be in jail.
Yeah, a lot of us. Yeah,
You would, if that dude had the
wouldn't
did he
even-
have on the buffalo head.
Jamie
you
would've
would
been
have probably
with
had
him.
a fox skin hanging over yours.
They wouldn't
Probably,
even remembered.
No,
Remember
they
Buffalo
wouldn't
guy.
even remember Buffalo Man.
The shaman, the shaman would
They'd
not
have said the
exist.
father and the shaman. The father and the shaman.
And now
That's what it would've been.
Jamie would be selling leggings.
Jamie is doing a first wedding in the Capitol.
Look,
Jamie, you can
exactly.
still say
I
it.
would have done a wedding in the Capitol. You're right.
You can
Jamie
still
would have
sell
married somebody.
leggings.
You
You
married
can still
somebody.
sell leggings. When I mentioned the name LeVar Burton, you guys know who that is.
LeVar.
Oh,
Come on, man. Geordie LaForge from Star Trek Next
Yes,
Generation.
yes.
Reading
No.
Rainbow. Are y'all too?
Oh, LeVar from Reading Rainbow.
I know who
Oh,
that
I
is.
love Reading Rainbow.
Take a look.
look, it's in
in
a
a
book.
book.
It's reading rainbow. I can go anywhere.
Father Fortenberry, you may want to stop singing.
Oh, God.
Because,
What my Boulevard do?
well, he's, so Reading Rainbow, he was the host from 80s up to, I think,
I went
2006.
somewhere.
God, I didn't know it was around that long.
Man, that's a long time on Reading Rainbow.
He had time to do that and be Geordie?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
So he's been also hosting since 2019 the National Book Awards, and he was giving a speech.
I don't know nothing bad about
And
Geordie.
he said, before we get going, are there any Moms for Liberty in the house? And people started laughing. He said, Moms for Liberty, no. Then hands will not need to be thrown tonight. He basically started threatening the moms.
Why?
for liberty.
Why would you do that?
They're going to throw hands.
American Moms Weep is a childhood favorite. Reading Rainbow calls for physical attacks against us because we are protecting the innocent children. LeVar Burton, why have you sunk so low? I guess he's upset because they're calling for getting rid of all these books.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, but still, why? You just randomly pick a group out and say,
Some
"I'm gonna
people
fist
do.
fight."
Because they ban books,
dumb
and the books
stuff.
they've been banning is not due to like Tom
Look,
Sawyer or something. It's because
He's not reading these on Reading Rainbow.
No.
So,
Oh, he may be, but it's on Showtime, and it's going to be on what was that show? Gay as
Maybe that's why it was called.
oh, what was that
Reading Rainbow.
Showtime show?
yeah, I hear that. Take a look. It's
The L
transgender.
word. There was
The
the
L
L
word.
word, and there was a Gay as Folk or something like that. I can't remember.
And Orange is the New Black. Well, that's Netflix. I'm joking. But that's pretty much
So I almost feel like a lot of these people do pointless stunts like this just to get their name back out there
Probably.
because it served him no purpose.
Lamar.
Because the likelihood that any Mothers of Liberty was going to be at that show anyway are slim to none.
No, exactly.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's like me going to a basketball game and stand up saying, "If there's any Klan members out here, I'll whoop your ass." There
I
ain't
can see you doing that,
Well,
or any liberals out here.
He should have.
Yeah.
He should have ended his speech with, "But don't take my word for it."
You think he was checking they weren't there before he threatened them?
I don't know.
He's like,
He's
if
gonna
Hulk
say-
Hogan's here, I'm going to,
yeah, he's any Mothers of Liberty here that wants to raise their hands and say, "What's up?"
Is Hulk Hogan here? He's not. Okay, it's a good thing.
You know what's a rude awakening for people? These Muslim countries like Palestine or Iran, and I said it like Palestine, whatever. You talking about somebody that filters books that limits China limits what you can read and
More
expose
than
to.
books.
So
Everything.
Winnie the Pooh, was in San Francisco. They cleaned it up. They
that's
cleaned it
nice.
up completely and basically kissed the hand of the. They went to the most communist state in the union.
Totally off subject, but I wonder what people from Palestine, Arkansas call themselves.
Palestinians.
They're Palestinians. They're
You know what?
Palestinians.
I bet you could go on I bet you could go and get some liberals riled up and they'd start protesting Palestine.
Oh, yeah,
Because
probably.
all you'd have to
They'd
do
have
is
to
convince
change their
them.
name.
Yep, you'd have
Change
to
their
tell
name.
them that that Palestinians have moved to this area, that they settled Palestine, Arkansas. I'm surprised Bill Maher hasn't already jumped on that.
Oh, Palestine.
Texas bill. You'll be surprised by this, folks, but
Oh.
Texas passed a bill allowing authorities to arrest migrants who illegally cross the border.
Oh, they can be
How
arrested.
dare them?
Well, they're breaking the law.
How dare you? Is Gretchen says Gretchen
Gretchen?
Thunberg?
Oh, Gretchen Thunberg.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy how their arrest work for that, too. They just get held and then they get sent from one place to another and eventually back.
Texas. Let me read the
weird.
article.
I mean, I got
but
buddies that
think
get caught 3 times. I mean, they just.
Even if you get caught for a crime, you can still just get sent back.
Let's be honest. If you are actually fleeing for safety, getting caught and going to jail here is better than going back.
so. If you're called a second time, illegal aliens found guilty of illegally reentering the U.S. after having already been convicted of the same offense could be charged with a felony and removed from the country. So how would they get called a second time if they didn't get kicked out the first time? I guess they went home to visit and then came back across.
Look, I have a fellow that I used to work with. I mean, he got pulled over for speeding, and I mean, I just met him at the jail. His wife came and bailed him out, and he went back to work.
What a love story.
I'm gonna throw out 3 names to you guys. Okay, Bill Maher, Vivek Ramaswamy, and Donna Brazile. Yeah, what do those all have in common?
Who was the last one?
Donna Brazile. Do you know who that
2
is?
of
No,
them
I don't know.
of color. I'm not sure. Well, I don't get the.
The last one sounds
Bill.
like a stripper.
Bill.
Or a
Donna
porn
Brazile's
star.
black lady.
So Bill Maher, yeah, Donna Brazile was black lady. Donna Brazile is she still the head of the DNC?
I don't know how. Not after the way she railroaded Bernie. Is she?
Yeah, I don't know.
I know she's got to be out.
So she was on Bill Maher's show. Is it the one where he's drinking? No, I guess it's his regular show. And she went on a rant.
She's
about
on a lot of
Vivek.
things though.
She went on a rant about Vivek, actually mispronouncing his name multiple times. Bill Maher told her she was racist.
Ooh.
Because, Bill Maher, I've been watching some of his stuff lately. He says, I'm a liberal. And
Yes.
he says, I haven't changed, but the
They have.
definition of
His
liberal
his
has.
party has.
Oh, yeah, and he
party
was
hat.
at one point like pretty liberal.
He still is. He says
Well,
he
he
had
is,
Oh,
but
he's
he's
strict
like,
liberal,
they're going
yeah.
way too far.
He said they consider him to have gone right, and he's like, "No, I'm the same guy I've always been. I promise you, I have."
Y'all are crazy.
He was on with I think it was Candace Owens I saw on his show here a while back, and they went toe to toe for a while. And but it was, I mean, he said it. He will call people out, which is something I never thought he could.
What's the old guy that did Bowling and Columbine?
Michael
Moore.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Not to
Moore.
be confused with Michael Moore for Earl.
Yeah, or the Michael Moore from the movie.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. From Halloween.
Yeah. But I mean, he came out and
That's Mike Myers.
Yeah,
It is
actual
Mike
Saturday
Myers. It is
Night-
Mike Myers.
And not to be confused with Mike Myers. from
Michael Moore is
Saturday Night Live.
Michael Moore is the dude from like Hustle and Flow or something like that, isn't he?
No, that's not Michael Moore.
I think so.
Jamie, you had a thought. Did you
I don't
forget
think
it?
so.
no. So
I think it is.
maybe I did forget it.
Yeah, I figured.
Oh no, so Michael Moore, but he's came out and he's already said, the left has moved way beyond what I am, and he hasn't changed. He's still the same Michael Moore who was pro-Democrat, pro.
Oh, this dude was like is like hardcore liberal now. Let's just be.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, when he gets called out by the left for being too right,
Yeah.
their party has changed, has shifted drastically.
If you don't agree with everything that they say, then yeah, you're against them.
That's it. So
That's the problem.
I would say in a nutshell, a lot of the people on the right understand that their candidates might not be lockstep with their opinions.
Oh,
But
100%.
I mean-
Democrats expect their candidates to be lockstep.
Well, but Democrats as a whole are down ballot voters.
I mean,
yes, you're right.
I mean, even look at Trump. Trump's not dead set on like eliminating abortion. If you look
No.
at it, he wants to make it.
Matter of fact, based on the midterms, you would say that the hard line of abortion will probably lose some elections.
It will.
So-
you can't have a hard line, even though I want a hard line. You can't
can
do
personally
it.
have a hard line.
You personally can't, but you have to come to some compromise because that is a killer on a lot of debates.
Yeah, like I don't like his Second Amendment stance. He's very, very soft Second Amendment.
You know what I thought you said? His sexual amendment stance. I mean, now my hearing's a little off today, but I gotta. Does anybody watch Saturday Night Live anymore?
No.
I hadn't
So
probably watched
I
it
watched
20
clips of it. On
Yeah.
Did you
TikTok.
watch last night's
I
cold
have seen
open?
funny stuff on
No.
it here lately, though.
I'm going to show you a photograph.
I have
and
seen
Jamie,
really
it's
funny
going to
stuff.
make you laugh. All right, so when they start talking bad about Biden. So in this here, yeah, Saturday Night
Oh,
Live's
God.
cold open.
They're going hard at China too.
Oh,
That-
my gosh.
took on the aftermath
Oh,
of
it's
Joe
a
Biden's
panda.
long-awaited
I
meeting
get
with
it.
China's President Xi Jinping. While the real president was confirmed that real progress was indeed made during his teat-to-teat with President Xi Jinping, or as he called it here, President Roman numeral 11. Oh, this is awesome.
Is this this
This
is what
is
Saturday
awesome.
Night Live used to be and
Oh, it
supposed to
did.
be.
Yeah.
Back when you made fun of everyone,
President
it was open.
Roman
It did
numeral
not
11.
matter who you were.
He may have undone some of the goodwill when he called Xi a dictator following their meeting. He did do that. So then they made fun of him and said he had trouble, and they helped him out with the panda. When they're starting to make fun of this guy,
First of all,
tide must be changing.
that is a very, very well put together skit.
First one I've seen on that show in a long
I'm
time.
glad to see. I'm glad to see them venturing out. I remember, like a lot of stuff I catch off TikTok. But 2 years ago, there was a skit where they had a dog. They would learn to make the dog speak, and the dog was pro Trump, and that was the first sense you got that there was going to be something changing, because the dog would say, "Well, he is very good on this position. He's very good on this position."
Yeah. No, it's always funnier. Look at most successful cartoons or comedies. Look at South Park. They go after everybody.
They go after everybody.
It doesn't matter
And
whether
they
you're right,
always
left.
have.
Saturday Night Live used to kind of do that. Too,
Used to do
back
that.
in
They
the
used to go
day.
after Bill Clinton,
They do it
George W. They used to do it
everybody.
all the time.
And they should be.
It
That's
should be
what.
that way.
Yeah, they would do.
No politician.
Obama. They would do Obama,
Who's the dude?
but
from
that's the
Keenan
first
and
one they
Kel?
really pulled back.
What's that guy's name? Keenan and Kel.
Yeah.
Kenan
Kenan
Peele.
Thompson.
That guy, man, he's hilarious.
He's
Actually,
funny.
That
both
dude's
of
so
them.
So
funny, man.
I do think to myself, I was never into the Good Burger stuff. That's a little. I think I was a little old for that.
I like Good Booger. Good Booger.
But I
My
think
kids love it.
I
Don't watch
think to myself now, how old is he going to be on the show? Because most people come in young and move on from it. He actually moved into it when he was in his 30s.
Yeah, he was later on in life. He
Is
was.
he going to be the first 50-year-old in
I don't know.
Saturday Night Live?
I mean,
He's funny, man.
oh, he's funny. Well, I say that Phil Hartman was old.
and he came back. A lot of people are coming back, and I think that's what's making
Phil
it fun.
Hartman won't come back.
Have y'all seen where you know how Saturday Night Live has the reporters?
Oh yeah.
Well, he's one of them, and he's the black guy, and then there's a younger white guy.
Yeah,
So-
she is a black guy. He
So
is
he
hilarious.
makes him do all the black news, which is really, it's
Yeah, he'll
really,
write all
really-
his jokes. And
really,
yeah.
really funny.
Oh, it is hilarious.
So I don't even know if I can say it, but the one where he says there was an obese monkey.
So, yeah,
And of course, Chi is writing all these jokes. And he said there was a monkey that was obese, and they realized he was obese when black guys kept hitting on it.
but that's the kind of funny
Yeah, we
stuff.
just got
and they'll
banned
make
again.
it
Yeah,
real.
no, it's but
It's on Saturday Night Live. It's funny.
it's hilarious. And every time the white guy's like, "I'm gonna get murdered."
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'll tell you what,
So hold on. Who was your favorite Saturday Night Live actor?
actor or character.
Either or.
Well, that's two different things, though.
They are, but who is probably could go into multiple different characters?
I mean, Will Ferrell's gonna be mine. Oh, or Chris Farley. I was torn.
Dana Carvey was.
good.
You guys don't go that far back, but Eddie Murphy, Mike Myers, Dana Carvey was
I seem to
real
remember
good.
Adam Sandler being
Adam Sandler was good.
all right.
He was okay.
Chris Farley though.
I won't say is the best to
really
me. The best at doing characters was either Dana Carvey
Dana Carvey's up there.
or I can't believe this guy's
He's
name.
more of an impersonator.
He used to do the Bill Clinton. Guy, I just thought of his name and I lost it. Guy's gonna bug me now. But I'm gonna go with.
What's that lady?
I gotta say Chris Farley,
Think of the
man.
lady's name.
Now, I think the best character overall that lasted forever was the dude that just recently died that did the news. What was his name?
Oh, Norm Macdonald.
Norm Macdonald was awesome.
But
with
no,
the
he got
news.
fired.
Yeah, but he was
Yeah,
awesome
he was
with it
awesome.
though.
His delivery was so
Perfect.
It was perfect for
It's
that.
Go
but
watch.
uncomfortable, man. It would make you uncomfortable. It'd be
Hey,
hilarious.
go watch some of the first few seasons of Saturday Night Live, and you will. It's nonstop laughter.
Oh, it's awesome.
Daryl Hammond. That's the guy. Daryl Hammond did really good. Bill Clinton.
Well, you know that skit with the Keenan guy and the other dude? Like, you can tell the other guy doesn't know what he's about to read, but Keenan's like, no, read it. You got to read it. It's your news.
Keenan.
Yeah.
He did the knuckle buck. He can do whatever he wants.
Like
Knuckle puck. Yeah.
knuckle buck time.
probably the best skit I think of all time was Chris Farley and when they're trying to compete for the last spot at Chippendales.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, with
Patrick Swayze.
Swayze.
Oh, that's awesome.
That is such a good.
That's good.
Good. That's a good skit.
That's awesome. I got a few more stories, but I think I'm gonna save some of them. We're gonna for Tuesday. We'll drop.
We got a sample of beer too.
Well, we haven't done that
on
yet.
Wednesday morning and Monday morning, Jamie. If you could update TikTok for me, let's sample beer and then let's talk about football a little bit.
All right.
If you could put some blast out to TikTok about us going to be dropping on Mondays and Wednesdays this week instead.
So, Donna, you want to discuss this or you want me to give it the goat rundown?
Here, I'll put you on the center
You
camera.
go ahead. I just dumped it all over my hand.
Father
over here.
Fortenberry.
So, D-Dub has been kind enough to supply,
Gary, you will not like this.
supply us with a Lost 40 brewery. It is called Nighty Night.
It's a beautiful
I
can.
mean, the can is amazing. It is barrel-aged Imperial Stouts. And I like Imperial Stouts.
Tell them about that alcohol.
Diane, I'm getting there.
Stout.
Notes of flavors of roasted coffee, cocoa nibs, black cherry. Let me spin this can around, son.
Oh, this is
Oh,
this
there we
is
go.
12.5%er here.
Yeah, so it is 12.5% alcohol.
That's why it's stout.
99.
Well, I'm going to tell you what. I got a feeling there's going to be a lot of that beer going down the drain.
There's going to be a lot of it.
I may like it.
Look,
There's no. You may like the. I don't know what that.
this will be the one he likes. Watch.
Look, I just took a sip,
smells
and
like-
I love Lost Fort. It smells okay.
It smells like soy
Smells
sauce.
like
There-
soy sauce. That's exactly what I was gonna say. It
smells like-
smells like soy sauce.
I smell cherry.
I smell soy.
I smell
Straight
soy
up
sauce.
Soy sauce.
There
Look,
is.
it is so dark, I think it stained my shorts.
There is a taste on the tail end of this
It tastes like soy sauce.
that tastes like soy sauce. It does. There is an aftertaste. It's a saltiness.
This is kind of good.
I'll be honest. Okay, so
It's not bad.
oddly enough, I like Imperial Stout. So
I
we'll
like
see
it.
how this.
I
I
like
love
this.
a stout.
What's the sodium level on this?
I was
Jim?
gonna say the tongue. So sitting on the tongue, is salty.
You know what we do?
We're eating it. We're chewing it afterwards.
What we do is get some sushi. Save a beer can. We get some sushi, or
Put it
pour
on
it on
there.
top and eat some sushi.
So I'm not getting the salt.
No, look.
Oh, I am.
Look,
I'm tasting
feel
it.
this. Where I spilled it on me.
Yeah.
You feel it? But beer is not normally sticky like that, right?
I'm tasting the Imperial Stout. It's
Okay, the
Oh
next
my.
taste, I don't have as much saltiness.
So
I taste all
did
sorts.
y'all try remember the puffy jacket?
No, I don't remember that one.
That was another Imperial Stout I brought in.
Oh,
Okay, it's the first taste was good. The more I drink it, Gary's having a heart attack.
I'm like Chris Farley from.
I'll tell you what, I will
I'm not a
donate
fan
mine.
of
I really
that
can't drink beer much right now anyway.
I'm not a fan of that one.
I taste all soy sauce.
All right, after I'm drinking it, it's growing on me. a little
So
bit.
it's not salty. It's dry. Has a dry finish.
No, there was salt.
That's all.
I'm telling you. There was soy sauce. My tongue.
That is soy sauce.
I think the kid that sold this to us tricked us. He wouldn't put soy sauce in it.
Look, I taste the coffee.
It
I
tastes
taste
like
a
soy
little bit of
sauce.
coffee, but then it's overpowered by the soy sauce. The Kiko Man.
Year of the Dead
He's
Man's
in there.
Cast.
Kiko Man's up
Man,
in that jug.
my fingers are sticky.
Dude, mine are too, man.
I'm telling you, save a can of it, and we'll get some sushi and pour it over and see if we can taste
That'll
it.
probably freaking delicious.
I'm
be
gonna save
awesome.
a can of it. Anyway. I'm gonna save this can regardless. That's going in my collection.
Hey, you can save 4 cans of it right here.
All right.
Donnie, I really wanted to like this.
I did too,
wanted
but man, it's bad.
I don't dislike it.
Good, you can have mine.
You can have mine.
I think it really needs like a Glencairn glass.
It looks like soy sauce on top of the can.
I was gonna say, I think it needs
Do we
one
have
of
any
those.
do we have any Glencairns in
Not
here?
in
I think it needs one of those little white bowls. You put the soy sauce in.
I wonder if you can mix it with soda if it tastes any better.
Oh man!
I think Gary's got it. You mix
Does somebody
it.
got
Oh
with
some-
man, I gotta get the camera.
Someone got some wasabi peas to go with this.
Lost 40, we love you, but
We do.
y'all
Look-
missed
look
the
how
mark here.
dark this is.
This will not be mass produced, I
But
will
the
assure you.
artwork is awesome.
Oh, look at it. Look, it is.
It looks
dark.
like soy
It
sauce.
is darkness.
I like dark beer, but this one.
That's dark right there.
Oh, it is
right.
soy sauce.
Speaking of dark,
I love.
it's dark moments at Colorado as the Buffs basically quit the other night in embarrassment.
Oh no, you taste soy sauce.
Now that put a bigger, like a open, wider opening. I, smell
I think
soy
it's
sauce.
like 42% soy sauce.
Don't know, man.
And what's funny is somehow it separates your mouth and the soy sauce hangs out after.
It does.
I don't,
It does.
I don't think it's as bad
If
as
I
y'all-
didn't know better, when I looked in there, I would think it's layered. And every sip, the soy sauce grabs your tongue and goes la 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 la.
That panda would love this beer, wouldn't he?
No, Joe Biden.
Man,
No.
Look, the 12 and a half must have barely got me because I looked at my cup and I smelled my microphone.
that's the
That 12 and a half must got me already.
12 and a half.
I said,
It doesn't say alcohol by volume. It says packs of soy sauce. That's how many packs of soy sauce I put in there.
I don't know how you could make it taste so much like soy sauce. I want to dip sushi in it now.
That's what I'm
Tastes like
saying.
soy
We
sauce.
save a
Lost
can
40
for
is
that.
not one of my favorite. Actually,
No.
it's my least. No, it's not my least favorite. Their Oktoberfest, I do not care for.
I don't know.
I like this better than their Oktoberfest.
Is Coach Prime's days in Buffalo number? They got their tails whipped.
No, I think
Nah, they're not.
his job is safe. Now, is he becoming a laughing stock? Yes.
He needs to go somewhere, sit
I
down.
don't think he's becoming like.
Yeah.
He's won 3 times as many games as they won last year.
So hold up. Stop looking at last year and saying because they fired their coach halfway through the
Is
season.
that not a fact?
That is a fact.
They may have won 4 times as many games. I don't
4
know what
times.
the
Okay,
record is.
so they won the same amount of games they won the previous year.
So here's what I saw. I saw
2
an
years ago they had
impressive-
4. They're historically a 4-win team.
So they're on the it's like a bell curve. They're
I
on the
think
way
it was
back. up.
Arkansas one.
4.
And Arkansas came
And
back
we all
on.
at one time I was afraid we were going to lose
Do you
yesterday.
think?
So
Do you think Coach Prime would be a better coach than Pittman?
Yes.
I do too.
No, I don't.
I do.
No.
He recruit better players.
No. He recruit
So,
better
you said a
players.
coach. Is he a better recruiter? His name is.
All right. So
I'm not so sure he's not a better coach.
He might be a better play caller.
He's shown nothing to coach.
So here's a
He can motivate people.
an interesting thing I saw was the amount
He's a
of
preacher.
the amount of new players that were on his team
Yes.
that haven't really played together before. It's pretty impressive to bring that together in a short amount of time. That's one thing I'm impressed with because there weren't very many people left.
Yeah, because he ran them all off.
But I don't think
That's
he's
right.
got a.
I think is it
I don't
impressive
think
telling
he's
him to
got a-
leave?
I don't think he's got a bad team. I think the impact he had initially is kind of that luster's worn off.
Yeah,
Which
you
is
know.
probably for the better.
No, probably, but he'll recruit again next year. He'll bring good kids in. I think they'll be better next year.
I think they're bowl eligible.
I think
next
he'll
year.
play one more year. They'll do better, and then he'll leave and go somewhere.
I think he'll be better off without his kids on his team.
Yes. more
Oh
than likely.
yeah.
So Sam Pittman looked like he's going to live another day.
Oh yeah.
He wasn't looking good first quarter yesterday.
Oh, he looked good for like the first 2 minutes,
That tickle you?
Did.
and
There was
then
someone saying.
but your check says he's going to be around next year, which I'm not even mad
I mean,
about it.
this is Sam Pittman's team though. He's been here 4 years.
He needs coordinators, is what he
I
needs.
feel my pants
bad.
getting
He needs
tight.
the offensive line.
An offensive
Pants are
line.
getting tight.
So here's the thing. You say it's his team.
This is his team.
Is it?
Oh my gosh, it's worse now.
It's terrible.
All right, that beer's better if you just keep drinking
All right,
it.
so
Because
is
you
it
take a
his
break.
team?
This is his team. So he's been there for what, 4 years? Mm-hmm. So he should have everybody he's picked essentially, right?
Nope, not necessarily.
Well,
He didn't recruit KJ.
well,
I don't think he's a very good coach.
so KJ is a senior, right?
KJ is a
He's got one more year.
yeah. He has
elsewhere.
one more year of
Okay.
But yes, he's a senior.
But he can obviously choose to get rid of.
what I'm getting,
like,
what I'm
get somebody
getting
else
at
play
is
for KJ.
there's a lot of players that still on this team that he didn't recruit.
I got a question. Do you think Sam Pittman has the power to move KJ to tight end?
I think the best thing for KJ would be either to swap to tight end, which Terry said
I've been
repeatedly,
saying
Yeah.
repeatedly,
or to transfer to TCU with go back to Kendall Browse.
Yes, but I feel like Sam Pittman. I think he knows that. Everybody knows that KJ is not a quarterback.
Wasn't
I mean, is he? I mean, he's a good quarterback.
But he's not. So KJ though is an athlete who wants to play on the next level.
Yes,
Is he going to play on Sundays?
Wasn't
the current
Kelsey a
KJ?
quarterback?
as a quarterback, no.
Kelsey wasn't a
No,
quarterback?
Hines
at one
Ward
point?
was a college quarterback who became a very good
Or a receiver.
receiver.
Because you know
One
what
of the
you
best receivers in my
Now a lot of the others have been hit or miss though. Your Ohio State boys tried to switch over and they were okay.
Yeah,
Terrell
Pryor.
He was okay. Had a career.
He had one really good year. Prior
You
to
guys probably forget the guy. There was a guy from Michigan that did the same. He was a good quarterback.
I thought
Matt
Kelsey-
Matt Jones had a decent year.
yeah,
too.
Matt Jones was wide receiver.
You know who should have went to tight end?
Tebow?
Tebow.
Yeah,
So
or linebacker. That joke would be like a.
and I'll say this. So
Yes.
if my goal was to go pro, which should be all their goals, you transition to tight end.
Yep.
You have Chris Will as a receiver, who's an outstanding quarterback, who's apparently a good quarterback too.
It looked
Yeah.
like it.
Any NFL team would take a shot at a guy who can play tight end and quarterback and is athletically gifted as KJ.
Oh,
Taysom Hill.
That's what I was about to say. Is there somebody in the NFL right now that is doing that and like putting up major numbers
Putting
for
up
a
great
team?
numbers.
All right, so Kelsey was a quarterback.
Oh, he was.
Kelsey played quarterback, and then it looks like in college
He switched
He
in
might have
college.
switched over to a tight end, and then that's what propelled his career into the NFL.
So he
Actually,
was a high school quarterback.
I forgot about that because his brother's the reason he.
Yeah.
Oh, he's the only reason I think that he made the Cincinnati team is that
Yeah,
they came as a package.
But
kinda
yeah,
thing.
I don't have anything about KJ. He's just not a quarterback, and I've seen him lay out safeties and put them out of games.
yeah,
running
dude,
the ball.
He's a freaking beast.
He's a beast.
Does this say? But I don't like this. To sit here and say he's not a quarterback is a very untrue statement. He's not a prototypical
No,
quarterback.
he's a quarterback.
He's not a
yeah.
pro quarterback.
Yeah, okay, he's not. Yes,
He's not a pro.
Yeah, he's not a pro quarterback. But you know what? If you picked him up in the draft, 4th, 5th round, as a tight end, you have a built-in athlete tight end / backup quarterback.
Let me ask
Those
you
transitions go well because they know they know how to read the defense.
this. Could KJ play quarterback for Georgia? Somebody
Absolutely.
like stunning like that, like a great team,
Hands
great
down.
line.
Yeah,
Can he
but you
make
could
that?
probably
If you put him at Georgia, he'd be a Heisman
like
Trophy
I
winner.
can play quarterback for
I
Georgia.
was gonna say.
No, you put him
anybody-
at Georgia,
I think
he's
he'd be-
winning the Heisman.
I think he'd be lights out at Georgia. I think you
yeah.
would think he was the
probably
best
Georgia,
quarterback in the
and
league.
probably.
like,
I mean,
going.
look at Milroe. He and Milroe are very similar, and Milroe started the season very poorly at Alabama, and they tailored the offense. The problem we have, Enos did not adjust the offense to KJ, and it didn't work, and we've still yet to find
And
it.
our
They need to
offensive-
go watch our last 3 years playbook.
And our offensive line is porous.
They're porous. But there's still ways to get around that.
Imagine
and
some
it's
of the
real
Yeah,
quick,
fast paced. Yeah.
and his decision making slow, and that's part of the problem.
I think at Georgia he'd have a really good season. He'd have a lot of huge runs. He would have good passes. I mean, I think
He would be a Heisman winner at Georgia, USC, Washington, Oregon.
he has an elite skill set. He's just not. He ain't really a quarterback.
He's not a pocket
I
passer.
don't believe he's. I don't think. I think it's more of he doesn't process it quickly.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong. Hey, good luck, KJ. We do love you, believe it or not. Here.
Yeah, he's a good
We
guy.
actually love Sam Pittman. I love Sam Pittman. I think he's a great dude.
On another note, though, KJ has just set multiple Arkansas records.
Oh, I think KJ
He's the
could
owner
definitely
of
play
all
in the
those
NFL.
players.
Just
He-
maybe not be a quarterback.
Not a quarterback.
He now holds the Arkansas touchdown record,
Hold
passing
on.
yard record.
Let's be honest though, quarterbacks are terrible in the NFL. KJ may be better than a couple guys starting right now.
Brock Purdy's doing pretty
Oh no. What's the
Brock Purdy's kicking.
do for the Giants? Even though he had a good day today.
good. DeVito.
Okay.
DeVito.
Okay.
They're playing Washington.
Could you let's talk about this though? Could you imagine KJ at the Giants? Which
I think we
Saquon
saw that with Daniel Jones.
Yeah,
They're
we did.
basically the
No,
same
we don't.
person.
seeing that with
No,
Andy
no.
Oh, they
Jones.
are. They are the same skill set.
exact
Gary,
same.
what do you think?
Him and Danny Dimes.
He and Danny Dimes have the
Same
same
thing.
skill set.
Yeah,
They're
Danny
both-
Dimes.
Danny
can
Dimes
take off,
is-
too.
They process information slowly. They both run big,
And they're both
runners.
big.
Yep.
And
They're
how,
Danny Dimes.
what's Danny Dimes? What's his weight,
KJ
height?
KJ may be more athletic.
Yeah,
He's probably bigger,
That's about
Yeah,
it.
but so are
Danny-
those defensive ends.
Danny Dimes may be faster though.
He probably is fast.
The Giants
Danny's
aren't
fast.
winning any more games, I don't think, with KJ. But
No, I don't think so.
no, but I think they'll be a better team with KJ.
as a tight end,
No, that's
Yeah, because Darren Waller.
He may not be as
look. He'd have to throw it to himself if he was the tight end
he
there.
wouldn't have a choice.
he may
Yeah.
not be as injury prone as Danny Dimes.
That may be true.
That's definitely true. I think.
Hey, we're gonna come back to y'all again. We're gonna be on Tuesday. We may go live Tuesday night. We're gonna drop Wednesday. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Get out and call those hogs. Any parting words, Gary?
Give thanks.
Change me, change
Next episode.
DW.
my final ride.
Just glad to be back with you guys. Man. I'll be in and out, but glad to be back.
Jamie.
Take thanks.
Riverside.
Hey, let's remember the reason for the season. Wait a minute, that's Christmas, isn't it? It's all because of them pilgrims came over and had lunch with them.
Cause somebody done
The colonists.
Take my picture down.
Colonizers.
Courthouse wall.
The
Go like us, love us, whatever you do.
The colons.
colonist.
Somebody done saved
At 12 and a half gap.
outlaw.
Colin.